So I just had this newbie reach out to me and ask me, what is the exact path in a sequential order? Like I'm talking full word for word, step by step to hit $10,000 a month in the next 90 days. And I laughed at him. I'm like, if you really think you're going to be hitting these numbers in the next 90 days, get the hell out of this industry. It's the complete wrong frame of mind. What I'm going to be showing you in this video is the full demonstration, not theory, the full exact step by step path on how to hit these numbers, not in 90 days, the realistic timeline of 12 bloody months. And I say bloody for a reason. It is a freaking bloodbath of pain, torture, and working with yourself to finding a way to make it work. And nothing will ever beat the feeling when you finally hit that number. In this video, I'm going to be making into a full demonstration. I have my pen right here. I have my tablet on the side, and I'm going to have the exact roadmap broken off into 5 main parts for you. Let's go ahead and break it off. So I'm going to start off by telling you guys one quick thing. This video is not theory. And I'm going to show you one actual in-demand business that we can start today, which is a marketing agency around YouTube, helping brands build their personal brands on YouTube. I'm going to show you guys the roadmap, the first 30, the first 90 days, the next 90, the next 90, and then the next 90. You're going to kill me because you're going to say, what the hell, Wiz? We're going to go for the next 180 days to hit $2,000 a month? If you're lucky. I'm not going to be here showing you, hey guys, we can reach this top of the mountain and there's all this money, and it's going to be so easy. Here's the elevator to get up there. This is no joke. I'm going to show you guys the exact strategies. I have everything from the winning offers, how to create offers, all the different positionings. I'm going to show you guys how to be productive through this all, how to set up your website, how to get clients knocking at your door. I can show you all of this, but the work is still there. You still have to actually put in the time, right? This isn't something that you're just going to walk in and decide, hey, I want to go ahead and make money in the next 90 days. It's not going to work. You might make your first dollar in the next 90 days, but the moment the first 180 days is up, you're going to reach this point of pure bliss where you start closing deals for $2,000 to $3,000 a month and you're hitting 5K a month now. Tell me how many of your lives would change with an extra 2, 3, 4K. All these people online telling you, oh, Wiz, if you're making $10,000 a month, that's not going to change anything. There's so many people out there whose lives would change when they hit the $10,000 or even $5,000 or even $3,000 a month mark. When I started my journey, when my parents were living paycheck to paycheck, and I had to provide and pay whatever bills I had to be paying, every 1,000 bucks I made extra made the biggest freaking difference. So on all of these over here, we're going to go through the biggest lesson for that 90-day period. If you're ready to stick around, we're going to go through it as if this is a full freaking course every single one of these 90 days, and I'm going to break down all the strategies involved. On top of that, like I said, we're going to go through a YouTube offer. So YouTube is based off of something called a high income skill. This is your most important lesson from today's entire video breakdown, and I'm going to show you what that is. So month 1 to 3, your goal here is to make a buck. That's it. Your goal here is to focus on actually mastering skills that are in demand. Why do you go to university right now? You go to university to master skills where a business can hire you for that specific skill. The more that your skills are worth, the more money you are going to be making. So your objective is to find the best skills that are going to make you the most amount of money that is not saturated, that isn't crowded with a million other people. So when you're looking at all the jobs that you're teaching in your school right now, they're dated, they're outdated. Who's teaching you Facebook ads? Nobody. Who's teaching you Google ads? Nobody. Who's teaching you actual social media marketing and going viral? Nobody's teaching you this. You got to find a way to learn it. And the skill that I want to discuss today is YouTube organic. There are so many businesses that want to start building their presences on social media. YouTube is the most untapped. Why is that? Because there's evergreen content. You can watch videos from years ago, and you can still be entertained, and it will still come up on your recommended page. And that's our objective. We want to be one of these ever-ranked, evergreen videos for these business owners. So on the most important lesson here, the one that we need to focus on, that you need to take note of right now, is reframe your mother effing mind. Focus on the skills. I'm going to keep saying this, that actually will help you hit the 10K a month, not the money itself. I think the wrong mentality that people have is they're all going to say, okay, how can I hit 10K in the next 90 days? The moment you ask yourself that question, you lost. The moment you ask yourself a question of how long will it take me to hit this point for money, for monetarily, you will completely lose. You have to be focused on the actual game. You think LeBron and Kobe were like, how long will it take me to get my first ring? No, they're thinking about how long will it take me to master this dribble or master this shot or master this dunk right here. They're thinking about how to master the specific skills. The money comes in. The money's going to come in once that skill is mastered. For example, in 2020, I restarted my businesses. I built an office to 75 employees. I had a massive team making millions and millions in revenue for businesses all around, and I left it. But I was able to build myself up. I'm back up to over $150,000 on a monthly basis. How is that? Because I mastered the skills and I figured out my right offers, and those offers are going to pay me forever. God forbid someone takes all my money away tomorrow. It's gone. What am I supposed to do? I will rebuild myself back up because no one can take the skills from my bloody pockets. The pockets will always have the skills. It's mine. It's with my arsenal. So in this section here, we're going to talk about managing expectations, understanding what an agency is, then committing to wanting to actually build this, learning the skills, creating the offer, etc. So we just manage the expectations. What is an agency? An agency is exchanging a skill, a high income skill, for some sort of monetary gain for yourself. So for example, I can go and offer TikTok to somebody, right? I can be like, hey, you're doing 100K a month, and I can go ahead and help you make an extra 30K a month on top of that. Well, you'll happily pay me 3,000 bucks. But that's a big claim, right? That's a big claim. I have to be able to deliver on the actual offer. I have to be able to sell to the person and be like, I can actually specifically do this. I need to get the testimonials and then milk those all across my website. But in order to do that, how do you get testimonials? Well, think about it. If I was going to hire you right now, or you were going to hire me, and you're going to say, I'm going to tell you, yo, I can go ahead and make you all this money right now. And all you have to do is pay me 3K, but I have no experience. And would you ever pay me 3,000 bucks? Hell no. Hell no, hell no. You're not going to pay me anything. And why is that? Because I don't have those testimonials or results right now. My objective is to work for free for someone. That's why it takes you so much time during the first 6 months. These first 6 months, are you focused on helping someone out for a testimonial, for you to use their accounts as a guinea pig? This is my failed attempt at a guinea pig right over here. But as a guinea pig, you're supposed to show them, I'm going to test with you. I'm not going to promise you any crazy results. I want to learn, but there's no risk for you because I'm going to test it. If you go viral, you go completely viral. So we're understanding that an agency is exchanging a service, a high income skill for some sort of monetary gain. Understand that. Then we're committing. Commitment. Guys, like I said, this right here is 12 freaking months. 12 months, you could be doing 20K a month. You could be doing 5K a month. You could be doing 10K, right? Creating an offer. An offer is what we're presenting to the people. And that's what this entire section here is. I'm going to expand on it. Learning specific skills, creating a calendar for productivity, and then our agency website. So let's go to create our offer. What is an offer? Before I go around explaining how you can create an offer, it's extremely important to know what an offer is. What is this? An offer is rooted in a specific type of client's pain points. An offer is basically, I have a present right here. That's the bow, that's the present. And I'm saying, here you go. This specific gift is for you. But I'm walking on the streets. I don't want that. I don't care for that present. But if I go and tell you, hey, this present is going to make you $1 million and it's only going to cost you 3K, now you're going to be like, hey, honestly, I wouldn't mind paying a little bit of money if I know I can make $1 million off of this. So I go in and I start hiring, or I can go ahead and give you that 3,000 bucks. An offer is essentially you packaging something up very beautifully of whatever you specifically promise, the outcome you promise, and you give it to somebody. And that offer is usually based off of solving a problem that someone has. So an offer is not about us like, hey, I will make 6,000 TikToks for you. An offer is, I will help you go viral. I will help you generate leads, and I will help you get sales from a TikTok presence. It's selling something called an outcome, right? It's not what they do, but what they need. If you can solve the pain points of your clients, you can anchor their pain against the service cost. This way, you can reduce the client's. I'm going to explain what this means, by the way. This means you can reduce the client's objections on pricing because your offer is aligned with the cost and it fully justifies it. If I say, I'm going to help you reach specific outcome, and the specific outcome is an extra $30,000 a month, right, to your business. And I can do that by helping you grow on TikTok. Well, what the heck does that even mean, right? Well, that can mean scripts, that can be editing, that can be strategy, and that can be posting. This now allows us to justify the pricing point. This now we can go and charge 40,000 or for 3,000, 4,000 bucks, 2,000, maybe even 1,000 bucks to do it. I can do all this for you, help you reach that specific outcome by delivering a specific deliverable. Once you define your offer, you can then build it off by building a positioning, a vision, and a framework for the solutions. So it's very simple. All it is outcome times deliverables and price, which equals the price. That's it. It's that freaking simple. That's all an offer is. That's how we present it, make it look all pretty for people. So, by the way, guys, you guys are going to have access to all of this as well, too. Don't even stress. So, the elements of a winning offer, like I'm telling you, if you guys want this entire presentation, this entire Miro, click the link in the description. There's the actual thing. All you got to do is sign up for the list. You get full access to it. If you want to actually learn how to do all this in depth, then click the link in the description. Join the utopia.io. It's a massive, absurdly amazing program that has courses on exactly how to do all of this in a sequential order, hosted by myself. So the elements of a winning offer, like I said, there's the outcome, there's the positioning, your deliverables, your pricing, and your guarantee. So the outcome of our service is what we just discussed, right? The outcome is what is someone paying for in simple terms. Then your deliverables is what are the stuff that you're doing that justifies your price. Your guarantee is I will help you do this. I will promise I can do this for you, or else I will work for free. It's some sort of risk reversal for people. Then who you're specifically targeting, and then your pricing. There's a few different prices. You're going to all start off with a hybrid of a fixed and a performance. What the hell is a hybrid? Well, the hybrid is you're going to, when you're completely beginner, you're only going to be taking a percentage of the revenue you make people. But when you're getting a little bit better, you can take a small retainer, maybe $1,000 plus a percentage of revenue. You cannot take this retainer if you've have no results. Now, right now at my agency, for example, I have an agency live. I'm not like one of those people who had an agency years ago. I run a 7-figure agency live right now. And my business, I'm charging $5,500 a month plus 8%. So $5,500, I have 8% on top of it. I'm making my clients an average of $100,000 a month. I'm able to be making 13.8K every single month from these clients, but I can justify that because I've gotten the results. So the hierarchy and the journey here is start with percentages, then go to percentage plus retainer, and then you're going to go to higher retainer plus higher percentage. That's it. That's your win. If you're making people crazy money, they're going to be happy. The outcome we've already discussed. Positioning. The positioning is something that makes your brand unique, right? It's just a specific angle. I would really like you guys to screenshot this or just download this inside of the description. That's going to walk you through what a position is, right? Then your deliverables and pricing. Very simple. We walk through this all, okay? That's how you create an offer. So if your offer is for this specific skill, remember, we're focused on YouTube. Help personal brands generate consistent traffic and conversions from YouTube. The positioning that we're going to have here, the way we're going to stand out, the way we're going to market ourselves on the website is we're going to build an evergreen source of traffic with YouTube organic reach and SEO power. The outcome, reach thousands of new clients and customers with engaging videos that build a fan base around your brand. And then here are the deliverables. We will get you X KPI and YDs. We're going to do script and storyboarding. We're going to do in-house editing. We're going to do deep data research. And then we're going to go ahead and post it for you as well too with the shorts, right? Like you guys have to understand that you have to master each of these. Each of these are the high income skills. And I'm going to help you guys actually do that later in this video, as well as with the links in the description too. So we can discuss this later. After this, I'm going to show you guys actually how to get the clients. I have a crazy strategy that's not going to cost you guys any freaking money. It is literally a strategy that is all organic traffic based with the word for word content strategy you need. Then from there, I'm going to show you guys how to systemize everything, how to actually scale this all, etc., etc. Like, this is a wild video, guys. Okay, let's talk about productivity. My favorite thing. Most of you guys are lazy. That's it. Right? Most of you guys are so freaking lazy. You're so freaking bad at managing your tasks. So I'm going to show you guys how to create a calendar, a productivity calendar. I've spent millions of dollars trying to master this. Why is it millions? Because I had a team of 75 employees. Okay, if I have 75 employees, that means every 1 hour of work, there was 75 hours of work being done. I had to make sure that every one of these employees were as efficient as possible. I currently have 20 employees on my new businesses, and it's the same principle. How can I make sure that people are helping us reach the specific endpoint, the specific goal point that we have without deviating too far? Well, there's this concept called the red line effect. The red line effect is you are right here. We want to reach this point right here, and we want to do it in the most efficient time frame. If you're doing tasks that are far away from this red line, it's going to take you so freaking long to hit your goal. Look at this nasty, nasty, nasty line. But imagine if all of the tasks that we were doing were close to the red line. Imagine like all the tasks had meaning. All the tasks actually moved us closer to reaching this goal. Well, look how short this line has become. We saved like 70% of the time. Our objective is to use something called purposeful work. Purposeful work is based off of this structure right here. It's based off of high priority, medium priority, low, and plan. Okay. So high priority tasks are things that have to be done on Mondays and Tuesdays. We have to plan out our weeks every single Sunday and be like, okay, well, this week I have to master a high income skill. I have to learn YouTube. I have to learn one of my deliverables. Then Monday and Tuesday, I have to learn how to do that. Wednesday and Thursday is my medium priority. Friday, Saturday is low, and then Sunday is planning the next 7 days. So, for example, task one, if it's a high priority, we have to complete it immediately, right? Medium priority, low, and recurring. Recurring tasks have to be done always. What's an example? Posting on Twitter, learning your high income skill. It's a task that needs to be going to the gym. It's a task that needs to be done every single day or on specific days of the week, right? These are very important. Then from there, let's look at some examples. Monday, choose a topic for my content. Tuesday, choose a topic. Wednesday, a different task. Thursday, a different task. I am able to do all of these specific tasks and plan them out using a structure just like this every single week. And I've been doing that for freaking years. Right. And I have this link right here. It's for something called the North Star Navigator. It's going to help you stay very organized with that red line effect thing I told you. If you guys want access to it, it's in the description as well. Create your agency website. Now that you know your high income skill, you know your offer, you have to present this offer that you learned right here and this entire aspect onto a website. So you can share with people and be like, look, here's exactly what I'm offering in a very pretty present, right? With the bow on top. So your agency site structure, you're going to have your headline, which is your outcome, right? For example, I will help you build your personal brand and generate consistent traffic and conversions from YouTube. Boom, that's your website headline. Then you're going to have, then you're going to have your subheading. Your subheading could be your positioning, right? Then it's going to be your process. What are your 4 or 5 main deliverables? Then a call to action and book a call. Very simple. You guys can literally copy this structure. This is the structure for my website. The key takeaway here, get rid of your obsession with money and focus on high income skills. Please, guys, high income skills. That is all the first 90 days are. Next 90 days that you're on is literally just mastering your skills, learning how to create an offer, creating your website, and getting organized and staying consistent. If you can do this, the heavy lifting is basically done. That's when things start getting easier because you're going to start reaping the fruit of your labor. Month 3 to 6 is now we're going to go ahead and make our first $1,000 to $2,000. And this one, we're going to talk about specific skills, creating your calendar and understanding productivity, creating your social media accounts, going through my old lessons on how I built my presence. Because guys, I have 140,000 followers. I make $150,000 a month from Twitter. I have helped hundreds of people make hundreds of thousands of dollars from Twitter as well too, in my personal and their online presence for their agencies, setting up Twitter, creating a content strategy, content creation, and prospecting. So the most important lesson here is this is the most grueling part of the journey. You're going to put in stupid amounts of work and you can see really little results now. And this is where most people quit. At this point, people are like, I've tried it all. I've tried everything. Woe is me. I'm such a victim, blah, blah, blah. Bro, at this point, you're probably going to close someone in month 5. So imagine that. That's 150 days. 150 days showing up daily, no results. But that's the name of the game. That's how it is. I've been in this for 11 years. I just bought a supercar 2 days ago. after 11 bloody years because you have to have realistic expectations. I waited to buy millions of dollars worth of assets before I can buy that because I had this long-term vision. You need to have this long-term vision as well too. And that's what this entire stage is about. So let's talk about creating your account. Why do you have to create an account? Because you need to generate leads. What are leads? Leads are if you have your agency and you have your offer and but you need people to pay you. How do you get people to pay you? You got to create lead flow. Lead flow is bringing traffic, people, all the way to book a call and then to buy from you. People aren't going to buy from you because you post, you send them a quick message. People need to build trust with you. People need to know who the hell you actually are. The best way to do that, well, there's 3 or 4 ways to actually get clients. One is going to be cold email, which we have a course on it inside of the Utopia. Then there's personal branding. We also have a course on that inside the Utopia. Then there's paid ads, which is very expensive. And then there's referrals. But you cannot get referrals until you have clients. So that's out of the picture. Paid ads, you're probably broke right now. That's out of the picture. Cold emails is going to be about $500 a month. And that's a pretty saturated route. That's out of the picture. The best route you can do is personal for your personal branding. And your personal brand is super simple. And it's about you showing up daily and tweeting 3 to 4 times a day. So your banner, your business name, one line about the outcome that you provide, and some big names that you've worked with. Then your bio is a personalized statement, the outcome you provide, and a call to action saying, hey, book a call with me. And then your pin post is going to be some big strategy, some big strategy that you're going to break down for people, a roadmap based off of all of your deliverables, but you're providing value to people and giving everything away for free. Look at me. Why am I giving you all of this stuff for free? Well, because we are on the race to zero. All of us are trying to give away the most amount of value to build the most amount of trust. In this video, I showed you a little bit about my story. I showed you that I've reached these big goals. I showed you that I know what I'm talking about. And realistically, I'm just letting you guys know, I'm showing you guys, hey, you can sign up to my products and my products are going to teach you everything that you need to know for all of this in a very simplistic manner. And we're going to walk you through everything. It's because I have a goal to show you guys I'm authority. I'm going to show you specific stories. I'm going to show you technical content, and then I'm going to go ahead and promote to you. And that is the main objective that people have to understand that you're putting people through. So you are going to be posting content around authority content and story content. Authority content is breaking down big strategies for people. For example, how Iman Ghazi makes millions of dollars from YouTube. Then you can go ahead and break down his entire strategy. You can say, here's exactly what he's specifically doing, study his account and make a full freaking thread about it, right? Or if you already have results, and you can use that as well too. Then from there's going to be the story side. Stories are stories about you and your life. People want to connect with you. I spent the last 6 months in a brutal Canadian winter without any distractions. I gave my parents a $25,000 check. I found me a new car. I gave my team raises, blah, blah, blah. Here was a little bit about me, like builds trust with people. You need to build more trust with people, my friends. People need to know who you are. Then there's to nurture your followers. People start following you. These are going to get you followers. To nurture them, you're going to show technical content like what I'm doing right now. I'm restarting my agency. No clients, no offers. In the next 180 days, I'll have 8 clients and scale to 30K a month. And I'm going to do it based off of this strategy here. I'm restarting my agency, blah, blah, blah. I'm doing all of these strategy breakdowns to nurture people, to get people to trust me. Everything is based off trust. We are not in the attention economy. We are in the trust economy. Oops, I'm a bad speller. I'm in the trust economy. Remember that, my friends. We are trying to build as much trust as possible. So there are multiple different pieces of content that we can be producing. All of these are winners, and all of these right here, I have a full video on it. The link is in the description. I break down all of these for 20 minutes. That's another freaking mini course for you guys. You guys have full access to that. Now, if you have less than 500 followers and you want to start getting clients, we're going to go through all the exact strategy that you need. You need to do video breakdowns just like this. Exactly what I'm doing right now, right? It's a video breakdown, breaking down an entire strategy on how to reach a specific outcome. Yours can be how to create a YouTube content strategy. You have all the 4 different types of videos that someone can produce, and you're going to break down the structure of each, and now you have a video that you can produce, right? Then authority-based posts, breaking down someone else's big strategy. Story-based posts, stories about your life, and then these mind map breakdowns. I will give you guys all these mind maps as well too. Just ask me in the description or the comment section. I'll give you my mind maps as well. That's that. Now, how to close deals on X only using the DMs. I have a video on this as well too. You guys can go ahead and check that out. And now the key takeaway here is just getting your reps in. Why is that? Why is it so important to get your reps in? Because at this point, I have 40,000 tweets and I'm doing $150,000 a month, which means I have to consistently produce content to get leads. If I don't produce content for 1 week, I lost all my momentum. People don't know who I am anymore, and my account's gonna die out. You need to be producing 3 to 4 tweets every single day tirelessly. No one cares if you stop. But if you continue, you're gonna change lives. If you continue, you're gonna make money, right? And if you're gonna stop, then don't even bother starting at all because this is a grueling part. Like I said, it's gonna take you 60 days realistically to close a single deal while you're in this phase, which means month 5. Month 5 is when you're going to start seeing some money, guys, right? And that's when you're going to close your first deal, but it's only possible by doing as many freaking reps. That means 6 times 4 is 240. We're doing 240 freaking pieces of content before hopefully one person is going to pay you. Sometimes it might not even happen. Sometimes it might take 500 pieces of content. Sometimes it'll take 10 pieces of content, right? It totally depends on which side of the spectrum you're on. If you get lucky, you're good. But if not, you got to keep pushing. It's a reps game. Cold emails as well, too. You're going to be sending thousands and thousands and thousands of cold emails. You're going to send 1,000 cold emails before you even jump on one single call, before anyone trusts you. It's a part of the game. If you're ready to get those reps in and you want to get yourself out of the rut, then go through it. Month 6 to 9 and month 9 to 12 is the fun money, guys. This is when everything in life changes. You close the first deal, you got some results, you optimized that, you know there's so much to improve. Now it's all about actually getting the consistent results. This isn't the point to celebrate. This is not the point to celebrate. People always celebrate too early. People are like, oh, I'm making money. If you cannot retain the people, meaning if you do not have sustainable income, this is month 2, month 3, month 4. If every month you need someone new to pay you $1,000, then you're always stressed. But if you have someone who pays you 1,000 and he stays for month 2 and you got another person paying 1,000, hey, now you're at 2,000. Same thing with month 3. Now you have, hey, you got 3K now. Your goal is to be able to retain people. It's not to find and hunt for clients every single month. How do you retain people? How do you get people to continue doing it or giving you money? It's by creating systems. Guys, systems is the most important thing I will ever be able to teach you. And I'm going to give you a quick breakdown. If you had 4 pillars right here and you're building a new floor on a building, let's just do, wow, this is going to be a really bad drawing. But if you have 4 pillars right here, let's do this, let's do this, let's do this, and let's do this. These 4 pillars are every time you add these 4 pillars, you're adding a new floor. These pillars are your systems. There's what's holding up your business. Every new floor is another $10,000 a month. Your goal is to find out the right pillars that you need to help you consistently hit those numbers and get people to continuously pay you. Look, this is another $10,000. A system is a repetitive task that you got to do of something that's winning, and you got to continuously be doing it. Like, for example, the Krusty Krab, the Krabby Patty formula. SpongeBob makes a nice, delicious Krabby Patty. You got the tomato, you got the lettuce, you got all that fun stuff right here. Well, to make it, you got to get the buns, then you got to get the lettuce, then you got to get the tomatoes. You got to cut the tomatoes up. Then you got to put it on the stove. And then after the stove, you go on the next step, the next step, the next step, right? That's a system. It's a sequential steps. It's like going to McDonald's or getting something from McDonald's. Your goal is to create systems on all of your deliverables. So if you have these main deliverables right here, these ones, you have to create a system for this on how to script the storyboard. You need to have a system on how to edit videos. You need to have a system on deep data research and a system on how you're going to create shorts. That's it. Very, very simple, very easy peasy lemon squeezy. So you got to define those systems. So here are the systems that you're going to need. Writing scripts, editing videos, posting videos, reposting videos, thumbnails, yada, yada. I can make an entire video on systems if you guys want. Comment down below. And then upsell deliveries. We can talk about that later. Then there's going to be onboarding. Someone now pays you, right? You create the offer. People, you tweet it out and you got trust. Someone booked a call with you. This is a calendar right here. Someone booked a call with you. And now based off that book call, they paid you. Now what? Well, now it's time for you to onboard them. Onboarding is all about getting people to say, hey, I made the right decision. This guy knows what he's talking about. Onboarding is simple. The moment they pay, you're going to send them an onboarding process. In that questionnaire, you're going to ask them, hey, what are your goals with YouTube? What is your branding and who's your target audience? Then you're going to get access to their YouTube channel. You're going to invite them to a communication platform like Slack, and you're going to use your learnings from the questionnaire to go ahead and create a custom strategy for them. That custom strategy, here's what we're going to be recording and posting for the next 90 days. Then right here, we have content strategy for when you have 505K followers. Click the link in the description. I have a full freaking video on how you could specifically grow your account at these phases as well too. Guys, if you need any help doing all of this, because all of these steps are very in-depth at all of these steps of the journey, then click the link in the description and join the Utopia. The Utopia has everything, all of these steps laid out with full freaking explanations for you, and it's there for $150 a day. You're not going to be upsold on anything. Everything is inside of that bloody platform for you. Now, months 9 to 12, 5K to 10K, avoid you got to avoid joining this glorified 9 to 5. This is where people are being overworked, working 80 hours a week as a glorified freelancer. Your goal is to now dip into your profits, maybe go backwards a little bit and be like, okay, you know what? If I'm making 10K a month now, I'm totally fine with paying someone $3,000 and get myself to 7K a month. If that person can save me 40 hours a week, and I can use those 40 hours a week to do something else that can make me another $10,000 a month for my business. Now my business could be doing $20,000 a month. I'm only paying $3,000 out. I'm now making $17,000 because I saved all of this freaking time because I dipped into my profits. You got to think about it like it's a bow and arrow. A bow and arrow, this is the bullseye right here. Your goal is to draw the bow back, aka the bow goes backwards for a bit and you dip into your profits, and then the bow goes and shoots, right? It goes flying, flying, flying. And drawing back is dipping into your profits, and then it flies afterwards, and that's because you have a freaking winner over there. The system's working, you go and hire someone. That is it. If you want to be more efficient, then you need to check out the Utopia.io. This is your roadmap to building and growing and scaling a profitable client-based business without any guesswork. Guys, we have 3,900 people now or something. It's not even this. 3,900 people in the world's #1 marketing community for freelancers and agencies. If you want access, click the link in the description. You guys will have all of these mind maps as well too inside the link in the description. Those are free. You can and you guys can just like learn from those. But if you have any questions, drop them down below, and I'll see you guys all in the next video.